What's up, gang? We're back with some more Mahjong Soul. We're still in the bronze room, Novice 3-star. But, you know what? Sometimes I'm happy to be in the bronze room. It's a nice place to be. I understand it's a little bit of the tutorial room. But, you know, what can you do? Maybe I deserve to be in the tutorial. But I'm also excited for the future. I'm excited to get out of the bronze room in this journey. If you're new here, playing every game, or showing every game on YouTube, started from the bottom. We've made it to Novice 3-star. Hopefully we're going to make it to the Silver Room soon. I'm sure if you've played this game, you understand the struggle. The absolute struggle. Okay, we got to lock in just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, if you're unfamiliar with the history, 10-game first and second streak to get the gold achievement medal. Then we took two fourth places in a row. And we bounced back recently, hoping to continue the winning streak. Yeah, I mean, this hand, it's interesting. I think the green tiles, the bamboo tiles, are going to leave. I am actually very interested to figure out how many people are consistently following these videos versus just popping in once in a while. Because maybe, like, I'm not familiar with the YouTube analytics. And I don't have a high enough viewer count to perhaps get the most use out of the analytics. But I wish it would tell you because I'm just interested, you know? Like, do I have to explain what's going on at the beginning of every episode? Should I? I don't think we need the 9. It's interesting because, you know, I'd like to lead every video with, hey, daily uploads, what's going on? But at the same time, if people got the memo already, I can just skip to the good stuff. Anyway, I would like to know, so I know there's not too many people watching these videos, which is fine, because it's not about the views. It's about the gameplay. If you watch almost every video, let me know. Maybe like the video. I know some people comment, which is very helpful, by the way. Instills with me a lot of, I don't think we need the 1. A lot of confidence. You know, that maybe I'm stepping foot in I'm doing the right thing. People enjoying what I'm saying. But if you don't feel like commenting, because I know I'm not a big commenter, just like the video. And if you don't like liking the video, because I understand it adds it to like a weird playlist, like videos on YouTube, well, then dislike the video. I'll know either way. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not a big liker either. Like, I understand it. It adds it to a playlist. And none of my social media, like in the Spotify, I don't like music. In like, on like Instagram, I don't like posts. I know it's weird. It's a weird thing to do. But there's something about it. It's just like, I don't want to just like have 1 billion things being liked in the folder. And then at some point, it's like, okay, well, you don't want a ton of things, sure. But why not just like the things you really like? Well, you know, I mean, nothing's crashed that bar, you know? Like, I might as well just keep it nice and clean. It's like a clean apartment. No liked posts at all. Okay, so we got a Ricci and a few calls here. Does this hand look promising? I don't know. I think the 4 is probably okay. We do have some interesting stuff. The green dragons, obviously. We have the 5, 6, 7 pair of 3s. I mean, the problem is I literally don't have any safe tiles against this dude at all. So like, what am I supposed to discard? I gotta lock in a bit. So I've been winning the past few videos, mostly just by not discarding. There's a sumo. Get out of this hand. Dealer seat win. Good start for him, but you know, it's not a big hand. Mostly just by not dealing in. The 2 videos I lost, the 4th places, I lost because I dealt in. And it's unfortunate because, I mean, that's the game, but it feels like I was robbed a little bit. Like, I was getting good chances in that game. I just gotta not discard, which it's a part of the game. And I'm starting to realize it's a very large part of the game. Not dealing in. So, more of my mental load is probably going to go into not discarding the tiles that, you know, let my opponents absolutely destroy me. Well, we have pretty much every 100 tile we don't need. So maybe we'll try to discard some of these. Yeah, so we're trying not to discard. We're also trying to win. It's been a while. It's been quite a bit since I've got a really big hand. Like, if you go look at my profile, the selected win is a buyman from like the 4th episode. And like, you know, I'm starting to think, you know how some games or services or whatnot, they add in a little bit extra luck in the beginning just to draw you in a little bit. Like, did that happen to me? Goodbye, Northwind. Like, maybe the first few games, it's like, you know what? Let's give him a few extra Dora tiles just to spice up the beginner experience a little bit. And then once he's hooked, man, drop the luck off a cliff. You know, that may happen. I know that's kind of a thing that happens with some services. I don't think we need the 8. You know, like, and it's a common business practice as well. You know, like, sweeten the deal a little bit in the beginning and then really screw them after. So hopefully, maybe we'll get a big hand soon. We had a big hand last episode, but it was a few tiles away. I have to admit, a few tiles away. But, you know, it was close. It was a full flush 4 triplets. I was 2 triplets away, but I had the pairs of them, so, you know, what can you do? Shimo on our right has disconnected. So the 1 is interesting here. I'm definitely going to keep it. Unfortunately, they disconnected. I'm still calling the people by their correct names. We have Kami on the left, Toy in front, and Shimo on the right. There's the 1, 2, 3 draw. We'll keep that. Fortunately, nothing much going on with the hand. We have a red 5. I guess the question is, do we fold? Right? The rule that I've learned after 9 tiles, if you got nothing going on, maybe you just fold. But also, none of my opponents are doing much things either. So now that's very interesting. The 5 draw. And I think we will definitely keep that. I'm going to discard the 4 because if you think about it, we can accept the 3. And then we have 1, 2, 3 with a pair, which would be very nice. We also have a pair of 5s if we need it. The 4 is interesting. Unfortunately, we can't call anything because what are we really doing in this hand? We got 3 1s. We have a chance for a little bit of a mixed triple sequence, which I don't think I've ever gotten before. The 3 comes out. Do we need the 3, really? Like, low-key, we don't. Like, or maybe the 1 leaves. No, we gotta keep the mixed triple sequence alive. It goes all my time, by the way. I love running out the clock. It's just my favorite thing to do. Last episode, I think it was last episode, a little embarrassing moment happened where I discarded the 3rd seat wind because I ran out of time. So we're gonna try not to do that anymore. Try not to. There's the 8. 8 leaves. There's the red dragon Dora. First one coming out and no one calls it. Maybe someone's thinking about it. I mean, what's to think about? No, it passes. That's pretty crazy. So what happens when you disconnect, man? You make bad discards. There's a round. Get us out of this hand. We had no value anyway. And so far, we're playing pretty well. All things considered. I mean, we haven't gotten the hands we need to win, but we haven't discarded. Unfortunately, the game is pretty much even. It might be another situation where, I mean, it's only East 2, all things considered, but we go to the south side of the table. Only happened once. It can happen when no one gets over 30,000 points, which maybe it's shaping up to be. This is an interesting call. I think a better player maybe would have called it, but I'm just chilling right now. I'm just chilling because we have a bit of a mixed triple sequence, a little bit again, right? If we had the 1, 2, 3 here, we have the 1, 3, so it's interesting. Don't think we need the 9 anymore. Is this a quick hand? It can be. If the East comes out, definitely calling it. I mean, that's seat wind, table wind. So love for that to happen. We have another chance for the 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's a smart move here. Just don't. The pair of 1s, maybe I'll keep this here. The 4 is really disconnected. I mean, you never want to see that, right? It's just like, what are you really doing here? The 1 comes out. And I think now we're just kind of chilling. Now we're just chilling because we have a lot of options here. Don't need to pawn that. Still hoping for the east wind. Kami on the left, scary calls. 2 pawns, all of the same suit. You never really like to see that. It's a little scary. I don't think they're going for a full flush though, because they have discarded 2 of the circle suit. So my deductive reasoning tells me, maybe not. But at the same time, maybe their hand's just all circles anyway. That's the only thing they can discard. That could always happen. Not really, but you never know. Oh, another 3. And you know, that makes things very, very interesting. I think we're going to get rid of the 4 here. Because now we'd really like to accept this as a pair. And you know what, the hand's kind of falling apart at this point. Like, things are being called. I think we just have to start discarding. Unfortunately, we don't need to go through the trials of figuring out what to discard. Maybe the 4 wasn't the best. No one's really doing much this hand. I mean, this is one of those videos where Bronze Room, people just calling one-hand hands. Like, where's the excitement, guys? What are we doing? And maybe in the Silver Room this wouldn't happen. One person's not even here anymore. He had to go, you know, he had something better to do with his time. No respect for the game anymore. I mean, is anyone still out here really respecting the game? We're going to keep the East, even though it's been discarded. First discard East is a bot move, which makes sense because they're disconnected. Not liking that move, though, because, I mean, in a sense, if I see someone discard the East, I'm a little mad about it because I would like the East. But at the same time, it shows me that I don't need to hold the East anymore. So, don't need to worry about that. I mean, funnily enough, I probably should have discarded the East instead of the North Wind. I got a little confused about the Seat Wind versus the Table Wind. Even though it's always East. My bad, gang. Anyway, I came into this video not really having something to talk about. I mean, I've already covered a lot of topics so far. I don't want the green dragon. I'm not a dragon gamer. Surprisingly, I've made it pretty far. And you know what? I think that's a skill set I've started to develop. Just the rambling aspect of the YouTube video, which I think is an important aspect. Personally, I'm not the type of guy to just ramble. And that's kind of what I wanted to do these videos, because I think I want to get better at that. You know, like, obviously I can talk. Can I talk coherently for 30 minutes? Well, I mean, I've done an okay job so far, but you can always get better. What's going on here? Get out of here. Don't need the 8. Skip, skip, skip. So yeah, I've been trying to get better at talking. I think a big question I have is, do you want more like non-Mahjong talking points in these videos, or more talking about the Mahjong? Because obviously it's easy to talk about, you know, what's going on in front of me. The thought process. I think I do discard the 7 here. Case in point. But at the same time, maybe it's a little boring. And I know obviously there's a perfect balance between the two. And it's something I haven't figured out yet. Oh, the 5. It's still early enough, I feel okay discarding the 5, and it does pass. This hand, another hand with no value. A Yappington session with nothing going on in the background. And you know what? My opponents aren't doing anything either. It's their fault for not letting me get into the position to capitalize on my hands. It really is. Northwind goes. You know, I feel like we've had this 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence the last like 4 hands in a row. Is anyone else noticing this? We're like 3 tiles away. That's unfortunate. There's the 4. I actually wonder if that mixed triple sequence is... Where is it? It is a hand that you can call, so maybe the move is actually to... I mean, what's going on here? I think the 4 is going. The move is to start calling these things, but I mean, it's so risky, right? It's kind of like the same thing as like calling pawns, because just like, I'm not like, obviously I open up the hand for this and I'm trying to get a bunch of triples, but they don't always come. I am scared of Kami on the left. The 5 comes. I'm going to discard the 4 because it is safe. So could this hand shape up to be something at all? Obviously, we have the 2 pair of 1s. 3, 4, 5. This comes down. I mean, I'm folding this hand. I'm gonna be honest, gang. I'm folding this hand so fast. I am scared. I think this comes down. Obviously, the 4 is a safe discard for everyone, and looks like the 1 is also pretty safe. So I think I'm okay to survive this hand. There's the 6. I mean, picking up the door does not make it any easier to fold, but I think that's just what's going on. The 3 is probably an okay tile. I mean, they've discarded so many things around the 3, like, it's gotta be okay. And I think the 1 goes next. The problem is... Holy... What are they waiting? Okay, so now the 1 isn't safe, because they could easily be waiting on a 1. And I think, while it's maybe a little hypocritical, I think the 5 is safe. Yeah, because what, like, they're not waiting on the 5. The Kami on the left is not waiting on the 5. It can't be. What's our next safe tile? Is it the 1? I think it's going to be the 8. Or the 7, maybe? I think the 7 goes, and I think the 8 goes next. Because what's the odds that... I mean, they could have a 4, 5, or a 5, 6, 7, maybe? Oh, the West is terrible. Okay, it survives. I mean, I don't think they'd be waiting on a West anyway, but, you know. I need to lock in. Oh, the 2's coming next, I think. Am I scared about the 1? Okay, we leave. They're waiting for the 5 and the 5 and the 8. Okay, we survive. Honestly, probably one of the scariest moments of my life. Because they're about to destroy me. It's all last, and if someone wins another 1-on hand, we're still going. We're still going. And unfortunately, I have not had any action this game. I'm tied with the bot. Can you believe that? Tied with the bot. But sometimes that's how the chips fall. Like, I understand. I don't think I've played necessarily bad in this game. I just haven't had a chance to really put anything together. Again, with these 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence draws, the 1 Dora does spice it up a little bit. So maybe I'll go for it and start calling. We already have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in 1 suit. So I think ideally we draw the 2, 3. We'll keep that. The 3s might be the pair, all things considered. I think we discard the 8. I don't think we work with that. Well, you know what? I think maybe I should have kept that for the full outside potential, because now that I think of it, well, now I feel good keeping the 1s as a pair. So I'll discard the 3. This is definitely a full outside hand potential. So honestly, I'd love to draw another 8, because then what are we looking at? We're looking at the white dragon hopefully coming down. Pair of 1s Dora. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I mean, ideally we draw the mixed triple sequence, but the pair of 1s Dora is better. I mean, what is the mixed triple sequence after calling? It's like... I think the West is leaving. It's like a 1-on hand. Okay. This might be the chance. This might be the chance. So there's been a gnat flying by my room. It's pretty tilting. The gnats, they just always get in the house somehow. And it's just like, oh yeah, don't leave out fruit, whatever. It's like, I don't even have any fruit out. I mean, I do, but obviously that's not, the gnat's not like hanging around the fruit. It's flying around my face. You know, it's sent by opponents to tilt me out of this world. The 1 comes down. Are we close? No. Ideally, we'd love to see white dragon to come down. And for this hand to start moving. I mean, I think we keep the 5. Keep the 5 because the 6 can really help us. We're not doing a full outside hand. Another 1 coming down. Another south. It's unfortunate because if Toy in front of us wins the hand, this game's over and I'm in last. And ideally that's not where we want to be. So this is why we keep the 5, because now I think we ditch the 7. And we have a bit of a shape here. I mean, obviously, if the last 5 comes, that'd be ideal. But, I mean, look at what's going on. East wins. I mean, these guys are about to finish their hand. And you know what? I don't think I've gotten in Tenpai the entire video. It might be a world record. And, oh, okay. You know what? I mean, I gotta call this because of the situation I'm in. I gotta chase. I mean, what are you gonna do here? Like, I'm in last. I'm in last already. I was tied for last. Now I'm definitely in last. But if I don't make something happen here, I'm losing this game. And the upside here, the EV, is that if I win this hand, I literally just straight up win the game. And the tiles, obviously, White Dragon probably not coming out. The 1 probably not coming out either. Sumo ends the game, and that's a last place for me, unfortunately. Well, actually. Look at this, guys. The game continues. The game continues. We love to see it. A South One game again. It's a game where absolutely nothing happens. And you know what? The hand's looking kind of similar to last time. 7 is the Dora. I think we discard the 1 here. The East Wind does not help us as much as you might think, because it is now South 1. Second time this has happened to me. But it is a good pair. Obviously, we'd love to have a White Dragon situation. We're going to hold the Red Dragon for the sake of, you know, everything holy. Now the 4 doesn't help us accepting the 7 Dora as, I mean, we already have it. It doesn't help us get in the straight of the Dora, so we're going to discard the 4. And here we go. We're going to pawn the dragon. So now we can start calling things. Unfortunately, the Red Dragon comes out. I don't think I would ever hold the Red Dragon anyway, so I'm happy with that choice. Unfortunately, it gets called. We have some value in our hand. Obviously, Red 5, 7 Dora. Are we close to completing our hand? Not really. I mean, this helps for sure. This helps for sure. Unfortunately, the 7 might have to leave at some point, because what is it really... Like, we need a lot to come together for this 7 to actually help us. Right? The 5s might end up being our pair. Problem is we have a little single-sided weight here. This helps us a lot, actually. And I think just because of that, we're going to get rid of this 9-8 shape, which is not looking very promising. Unfortunately, we get immediately punished. But I think that's just kind of, you know, how the game goes. I can't... What is this? Really? 9-8-7? I'm going to discard a 9-8-7 shape, and people are going to look at me like I'm crazy. That's just how the game goes. That's just how the game goes. We got to push a little bit, though, because obviously we're in last place. The game can end at any moment. The 4... helps very slightly. I think the game ends as soon as someone hits 30,000 points. So we keep going, but not for long. And so we just got to keep pushing. And this is Bronze Room behavior. I understand it's Bronze Room behavior. But sometimes you just got to, you know, join the ranks and start marching forward with the rest of my brothers here at the Bronze Room table. I mean, I'm playing against a bot right now and they're beating me. They haven't done anything. It's kind of embarrassing. The 2 comes out. 2 is not going to help us. I mean, we have some acceptance. We definitely have some acceptance. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen, and I think that's the game. And I think this is a 4th place kind of bozo situation where I'm just sitting back and thinking, you know, could have been any different. Actually, it's 3rd place, so it's not as bad. The bot, I think I got saved by the disconnection a little bit, because I think the only person who could have got any more unlucky than me is the bot. And we go down 8 points. We're at 90 again. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. This has probably been the worst Reachy game I've ever seen. Didn't get to do anything. It went to South 1. I don't even think I played that bad, to be honest. And I'm gonna see what happened. I know this video is already long, but I gotta just check out, like, what's my ranking here? Okay, it's a C. Wow, S minus ranking. I mean, that's why I won, but jeez. Did I have any good hands at all? I know I'm kind of crashing out, but if you guys want to see more analysis at the end of the videos, let me know. I can always do it. I understand it makes the videos longer, but yeah, I mean, look, I played bad. What can you do? What can you do? Alright guys, well, thanks for watching if you made it this far. I guess you guys, if you're watching this, you already have experienced the ups and downs of Mahjong, but honestly, I'm kind of crushed after that. Like, what went on there? That was not very exciting. I just got rolled. Anyway, I upload every day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.